Welcome to the Petrol Sports Stadium here in Egypt for the first leg of the quarterfinal match in the CAF Champions League. It's a quarterfinals between Zamalek of Egypt and Africa Sports of Ivory Coast. Zamalek, the White Knights, in the all white, and the away team Africa Sports in the red. So it's Thomas for Africa Sports, sends a beautiful through ball in, and he shoots. What a miss! What a miss there by Africa Sports. A beautiful little interchange of play. See the beautiful back heel leading to a pass back with a true pass, and the attacker there, number 17 there, he just couldn't get it through. Konote just couldn't get his shot on target. Ganesh, the goalkeeper, to he sends it down to Shabalala. He has it. Mayaku trying to guess that he's taken away to Thomas. Thomas on the ball. Thomas moved downfield. Still Thomas. He sends an overhead pass to Kanote, who is being waved outside by the linesman. Oh wow, close, very tight, but it's the right call though. It is the right call, and the linesman, he had it correct, but it's a very close one. Zamalek have to be careful here. It seems that Africa Sports is here to cause some harm, and this is in a way a match for them. So if they score here, there's a big goal for them. So it's Thomas for Africa Sports. He sends an overhead pass to Konote. He tracks his shoot. It's a goal! Ladies and gentlemen, that man Konote with the number 17 jersey for Africa Sports of Abidjan, Ivory Coast, have opened the score here in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the CAF African Champions League. That is a big goal for them because they are playing away, and the away crowd here is jubilant. Beautiful overhead pass there to Konote, tracks it beautifully and slots it home. One job well done by Konote there. Zamalek here, the home side, they have to come back strong, so that they don't have to have a mountain to climb in the second leg in the Ivory Coast. One goal to Africa Sport of Abidjan. Mayuki, he's been bullied. It's a foul. It's a foul there against the Africa Sport Mayfield. They are pressing very tight, not giving the home side any chance on the ball. Free kick taken. Says in, been head up and cleared by the defense, but still taken away by Shabalala. He loses out. It's Kanote, the goal scorer. Sends it in to Thomas. Thomas to Ruben Pinto. Pinto to Thomas. Thomas sends it overhead to Bakik, and he misses. Aguilera heads it back. It's Mikel to Benau, to Ruben Pinto. Pinto to Konote. Konote sends it to Thomas. Thomas gets an open feed. Can he shoot? No, it's been cut up by the defense. A shot on the loose ball. It's a goal! Goal number 2 here for Ivory Coast. Lajol has put another one in for the away side. Lajol with the second goal of the match. Man, that's 2 away goal for Africa Sports. The boys from Ivory Coast, they are coasting here in Egypt. A beautiful putback. A first time, a good save there by the goalkeeper on the first attempt. But he just couldn't recover. Oh no, actually it was a block by the defender, and the deflection was put back there by Lajo, and the goalkeeper couldn't get to that. 2 goals to nothing here for Africa Sports here in Egypt. Shabalala on the flank. He sends a cross in. It's been cleared by the Africa Sport defense. Bakak to Aguilera to Thomas. Thomas turns around, sends it to Bakak. Bakak moved downfield. What can he do with this one? Bakak sends it into Konate. Konate tried to make a true pass to the Thomas, but it's been deflected by the Zamalek defense. Mayuki to Shabalala. Shikbala has been taken away by Kek. Bakek in possession to Thomas. Thomas sends it to Nunes on the flank. Nunes moved downfield. He stayed in possession to Thomas. Thomas back to Nunes on the flank. He put a cross. He tried to send a low cross, but it's been snapped out by the Zamalek defense. Almost halftime here in Egypt. Shikabala Sensei has been deflected. Michael turns around, and the referee sounds his whistle for halftime. It's halftime here at the Petrol Sports Stadium in Egypt. It's Africa Sports of Abidjan. The away team here up 2-0 here. The home side, Zamalek FC, is in deep trouble here. They need to come back strong in the second half. Don't forget to tune into LIBGamer on YouTube. That's the YouTube channel, LIBGamer. Go there and subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and you can watch the rest of the videos in the series. Let's go back to the Petrol Stadium for the second half of this first leg quarterfinal match. It's Africa Sports on the ball. Thomas is still with a rundown feed. Thomas trying to get by the fullback, but he can't make it. Nassef sends it to Shikabala. Back to Haifi. Over to Mayuki. He can't get there. The goalkeeper, Rafael Aram, will come against that. He sends it into his defender, Fabio Nunes, to Bakek. Bakek on the sideline. Bakek moved down feed to Thomas. Thomas there. He turns it. Let's see what can he do. Try to get back. He sends it over in the path of Kanote, but it's been cut up. But then again, Kanote shoots. Beautiful save there by the goalkeeper. A beautiful save there by the Zamalek #1 man. And it's a beautiful interchange of play here by Africa Sports. And as you can see, the ball, the goalkeeper here, the ball was head up, and then to Thomas on the flank. He sets it into Kanote, who tried to make a very quick run and get him by the defender, but just couldn't place that ball across to the far post. Still 2-0 corner here. Lajo to take this one. He sends an in-swinger, and goalkeeper punches to the half knee. No, it's Ruby Pinto and the goalkeeper Hamdi there on there. So goalkeeper sends it into Shikabala. Shikabala sends it down feet towards Miyaki, and it's going to be Youssef. Youssef on the ball. Youssef turns to Nassef. Nassef sends it over a pass to Mayuki in the box. He shoots! Oh my! What a miss there. Was it Shikabala? What a miss there. I think it was Shikbala. Let me see on the replay here. It's a beautiful overhead pass there to find his man in the corner there, who has it back. Yeah, I think it was Shikbala who tried to sense it, but he just put it wide up the goal. And there's going to be a goal kick here to Africa Sports. Martin sends it to Mikel, to Aliyu. Aliyu on the ball on the flank there. Aliyu continue to move down feet towards Thomas. Thomas move and it's taken away to Hamed. Hamed sends it over towards Mayuki, but it's been stopped by Mikel. Lajo, Mikel doing a pretty good job in defense today. Uwichi of Zamalek. Zamalek sends it over to Shikbala in the corner. Shikbala tracks it beautifully, sends a crossing feed, but it's going to go over the goal line for a goal kick to Africa Sports. 69 minutes here, and still the home side haven't even have a good shot on target yet. So it's Thomas to Kanote. Kanote try to get back. It's Hamed to Uhawuchi. Try to get by his marker, but it's been stopped by the defender. And it's going to be Hamed back to Mayuki. It's headed by the Africa Sports defender. Lajo to Thomas. Thomas turns around. He moved that sensor overhead back towards Kanote. Kanote tried to head that one in, but it's going to be a clearance here. I think he called for outside. Is it a foul? Is it a foul? What's this? Let's see. What is this called here? I'm not sure on this one. Or is this a foul against Kanote? Sends it down to Youssef. Stop by Africa Sports. Kanote on the ball. Kanote still moving down. Kanote sends it over to Thomas. Can he do something? Thomas, oh no, the defense stopped him. Daruseli, Dashriel to Youssef. Youssef over to Shikabala, but he cannot get there. And they got to Shikbala. And Africa Sports just made a million after that. And Zamalek trying to recover that, but then Africa Sports here trying to clear that danger that they pose for themselves. It's Thomas on the ball for Africa Sports. Thomas moved down feet, sends it to Kanote. Kanote turns around. He cannot get by his marker. Gaffer moved down. Can he pass it over to do something? It's down to 3 minutes. Almost over here. He sends it over to Marcy. Marcy, can he get there? To Shekbala, but he's not going to make it through. And it's been cleared by the Africa Sports defense. And it's all over here at the Petrol Sports Stadium here in Egypt. Africa Sports have won a crucial away match in its first leg. And the White Knight of Zamalek, the White Knight of Egypt, is in deep trouble. They have lost 2-0 here at home, and they will have a mountain to climb in the second leg in Abidjan. Beautiful job, well done by the boys from the Ivory Coast. And thank you for tuning in here at the Petrol Sports Stadium here in Egypt. See you at the next match. Have a good night.